So the next process is the development of there is the microspores. So microspores earlier stage, it will be developed from the microsporangium. So just like the megasporangium, it will be produced the megaspores. Same thing is here. The microsporangium produces the microspores. Okay, or they may get fused. So here, the parent plant body, it will be seed germination. Means whatever the seeds are here, they it matures. So after the maturation of the seeds, when we sowing that seed, so it will be easily the germination, to avoid the germination. Okay, so the germination process, it will be done after the seeds falls, or it will be sowing in the soil. So here the structure of the embryo, how the seed germination done. In embryo is there, this is the embryo rounded structures, then covering of this embryo, that is called the endosperms, then seed coat, means outermost layer of the embryo, or there is a seed coat that upon covering us. Okay, so this will be developed after the process of the embryo sac formation. So firstly development of the embryo sac, and then there is a formation of the pollen tube within the embryo. That pollen tube regenerate and it will be developed like this. So this structure is consist of both the nuclei, generative cells also, and in the bipolar nucleus. Okay, so that means it will be consist the genetic materials for the cell. Okay, so in this way there is a formation of the megaspores and microspores in the process of development of the embryo. Okay, so the next part is the seed and fruit development. So same criteria as again use seed and fruit development. Seed and fruit development. Okay, seed and fruit development. Seed and fruit development. So when the seed is developed, after development of embryo. ठीक आहे, एम्ब्रियो डेव्हलप झाला की ती सीडचा प्रोसेस तयार होते. मीन्स हार्ड सॉफ्टनिंग टिश्यू इनटू द हार्ड टिश्यू. म्हणजे सॉफ्टनिंग टिश्यूचे हार्ड टिश्यू कन्वर्ट होतात, बट the middle part, that is the food, that is the embryo, it remains intact. Okay, so there is no change in the, only there is a dryness is there, otherwise there is no change. So seed is nothing but, what is meant by the seed? It is nothing but it is threads, काय म्हणायचं त्याला, threads of life. Okay, so what mean by the threads of life? So the threads of life, it means that when we sowing the seed, so that seed germinate to form the new plant body. So actually there is a continuous generations of the seed to get the new plant body. So when we sowing the seed continuously, then there is a formation of the new plant. Means generation to generation, we have to continue the same or every plant by the seed sowing. Okay, so that's why called as the threads of the life. त्याला काय म्हणायचं? थ्रेड्स ऑफ लाईफ. ओके. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट त्याच्याबद्दल, the seed consists of, the seed consists of, काय म्हटलं मी? The seeds consist of माइक ऑफ आहेत ना सर्वांचे? ओके. The seed consists of how many? The seed consists of three layers. किती layers आहेत त्याचे? Seed consists of the three layers. After the maturity of the seed, it having the three layers. Number one, epicarp. Number two, mesocarp. And last one, number three, is the endocarp. Endocarp. Okay. So these are the actually three layers: epicarp, mesocarp, endocarp. म्हणजे तीन त्या ठिकाणी काय आहेत? layers. But in some plant body, some plants they shows the two types only the epicarp and mesocarp. Sometimes the mesocarp, endocarp. Okay, that is totally depends on the type of the seed. Okay. Mesocarp, endocarps. So we will see first is the epicarp. So what is the epicarp? Epicarp is nothing but it's a outermost, you can say outermost layer of seed. याला काय म्हणायचं? outermost layer of the seed. Second type is the mesocarp. Mesocarp means it's a middle layer of seed. And last one is the endocarp. It means inner layer of seed. So it's very simple. According to the names, epi means outside, means outmost, meso means middle, and endo means inner side. These are the three layers of the seed which is commonly found in the seed. Okay. So like this, the seed become made. अशा प्रकारचा seed त्या ठिकाणी forms होतं. Okay. Then you can have to make the screenshot. Screenshot ह्याचा घेऊ शकता तुम्ही. Okay. Then we'll turn towards the fruit development. Fruit development. The fruit development त्या ठिकाणी कसं होते पाहूया. Number 2. Clear करूया. Number 2, fruit development. Fruit development. Okay, so what is meant by the fruit? Fruit, it is, reproductive part of plant body. Okay, it is nothing but it's a reproductive part of plant body. Means reproduction done, process of pollination also done, reproduction done, and multiply the number of the plant by the fruits. Okay, so that's called as the reproductive parts. Okay, so in this condition, the first necessary thing is that for the fruit development, the total process of the total process of fertilization done. सुरुवातीला काय होतं, फर्टिलायझेशन टोटली डन झालेलं असतं, टोटली डन होतं, आणि त्याच्यानंतर काय होतं, there is a starting the fruit development. Means after the fertilization the seeds become ready. So seeds is ready, so only there is a development of the simultaneously the maturation of the seed, means seed become made a very hard coat, and then simultaneously the middle part, that is the soft, called as the food material, it will be also developed simultaneously. Okay, so after the end of the fertilizations, the integuments of the fertilized ovules persist and get transformed into the seed coat of the mature seed. Mature seed मध्ये काय होतं, त्या ठिकाणी seed coat त्या ठिकाणी forms होतात firstly. For example आपण घेऊया bean seed. बीन्स जे असतात, बीन सीड, त्याच्यामध्ये काय होतं, इट्स अपोजिट, इट्स अ डायकॉट, two cotyledons are there in the bean seeds. There are the two cotyledons. Okay, so it will be fused and to get the process of the fertilization results. Okay, bean seeds. So when we see the structure of the bean seeds, it shows the embryo which is in the middle, then hypocotyle between the middle layer of the two cotyledons. त्याला काय म्हणायचं, hypocotyle. हायपोकोटाईल कुठं असते, मिडल लेयर ऑफ टू cotyledon, middle layers of the two cotyledons. Okay, then another one example, that is the monocot seed. In the monocot seed, we have the common example, that is maize. In the maize there is the single cotyledon. मेज मध्ये काय असतं, सिंगल क्वाड्रिलॉन्स असतो, आणि त्या मेज मध्ये समटाइम इट कन्सिस्ट ऑफ द टू डिस्टिंक्ट कव्हरिंग. त्या ठिकाणी कधी कधी टू डिस्टिंक्ट कव्हरिंग पण असू शकतात त्या ठिकाणी. ओके, त्यालाच आपण काय म्हणतो, टेगमेन असं म्हणतो. काय म्हणतो, टेगमेन मीन्स अ व्हेरी थिन मेम्ब्रेन्स ऑन द मेज और ऑन द जवार्स. ओके, सो दॅट इज द टेगमेन इज देयर. The nucleus is in the ovule may persist some genera like black pepper and peat as a thin papery layers. That you can thin papery layer त्यावरती असतो. ओके, आता अल्बिमिनस, याच्यामध्ये काय असतं, अल्बिमिनस सीड and ex-albuminous seeds. Albuminous parts nothing but it's a white colors food material. It will be called albuminous. काही मध्ये असतो, काही मध्ये त्या ठिकाणी नसतो. ओके, So all the in the maize plant there is only presence of the outermost layer which is very thin, and middle layer is the containing the food, which is also called as the embryo, means endosperms. Okay. Yes, रोहित काय म्हणणं आहे तुझं? ठीक आहे. त्यानंतर आहे significance of seed and fruit formation. Okay. त्यानंतर significance of seed and fruit formation. This will be clear. Screenshot करून घेतला याचा. Okay. Then last but one, we will study the significance of fruit and seed. So firstly is the significance of fruit. Number one, where is the fruit? So first significance is the fruit provides nourishment to the developing seed. It provides nourishment to the developing seed. त्याच्यावरचा अर्थ कसा आहे? It provides nourishment to the developing seed, means fruit. Fruit actually it's a aggregate parts. Aggregation is there. Aggregate parts of the plant body, reproductive structure, and which will be provides, means the food material. It will be provides to nourishment to the developing seed. जे seeds त्या ठिकाणी डेव्हलप होत असतात त्याला nourishment करतं. Nourishment म्हणजे काय? या शब्दाचा अर्थ काय? Nourishments म्हणजे to provide the nutrients. Okay, to provide the nutrients. Nourishment या शब्दाचा अर्थ. Number second, significance. Fruit protect the seed in immature condition. Fruit protect the seed in immature condition. So fruit protect the seed in the immature condition. When the seeds cannot be mature, so in that condition, the outermost part, that is the fruit, it will be protected. It gives the protection to the seed. So after the maturation, the outermost part, it will be dry up. Okay, so it will be ruptures and seeds are comes out. So that seeds are matured seeds. So before maturation, the fruit, means the outermost part, epicarp, it can be protect the number of seeds. Okay. Number third significance is the seed serves as important propagating organs. It serves the important propagating organ. It serves the important propagating organs. It means that whatever may be the seeds develop in the fruits, they totally mature, totally develop within the fruit, and then they act as a threads of the life. It means the number of generations maintained by the seeds. So it is very important part for the generation of the plant body, and main important functions performs by the fruit. Okay, so it can be protected, it can be served. And last one significance is the seeds and fruit develop special devices for their dispersal. they develop special devices. They develop special devices for their dispersal. For their devices कशाला म्हटलं? Devices, dispersal devices. Dispersal devices. म्हणजे dispersion carried out by the various agency. Wind dispersion is there, insect dispersion is there. Okay. So what it may be, they can be dispersed by the various devices. म्हणजे एका ठिकाणी seeds naturally त्या ठिकाणी जाऊ शकतात. But the farmers take the productions and threshing of the same plant. It will be collected all the seeds and again kept for the next croplands. Okay, so that will be the some storage of the seeds. Dispersal naturally, storage artificially. Okay, so these are the significance of fruit. Then seed. Number 2 is the significance of seed. So what about the seed? Already I told you the seeds nothing are but it's are the threads of the life. Okay, so seed is also called as the reproductive organ of plant. Okay, reproductive organ of plant. Second significance, it germinate. It germinate to form new plant body. It germinate to form the new plant body. Okay, so new plant body will be formed after germination of the seeds. The most important thing is that the seed shows dormancy. The seed shows dormancy. Okay. So what is meant by the dormancy? So dormancy is nothing but it's a stage developed in the seed. Dormancy is nothing but it's a stage, a type of the stage developed in the seed. आता कोणती स्टेज असते ही सीड मध्ये कोणती स्टेज असते की त्याला आपण काय म्हणतो डॉर्मन्सी असं म्हणतो. डॉर्मन्सी इन मराठी इट इज कॉल्ड एज द सुप्तावस्था. ओके, सो दॅट विल बी कॉल्ड एज द डॉर्मन्सी, सुप्तावस्था. डॉर्मन्सी मीन्स रेस्टिंग कंडिशन वी कॅन से. डेव्हलपिंग सीड स्टेज और रेस्टिंग कंडिशन. सीड्स काय करत असतात, रेस्ट घेत असतात थोड्या वेळ. ओके, सो रेस्ट मीन्स देर इज ऍक्च्युअली unfavorable condition. Okay, so unfavorable condition, it will be done in the life of seed. Means when we store the seed, they cannot be automatically germinate. When we protect the seed from the sun, protect the seed from the water, protect the seed from the soil, so they will be protected. They cannot be sure the germination. But when the favorable condition is getting to the seed, they may get germinate. Okay, so after germination, we cannot say the seeds are the dormant. Okay, so they may be break down their dormancy. So when the seed break down their dormancy after germination, so after germination the seed automatically break down their dormancy. So dormant seed means suptaavastheमध्ये असलेले seeds. Okay, so that is the importance, significance of the seed. Again, next term is the viable seed. So about the seed significance, viability. seed. Viability of seed means what? कशाला म्हणायचं viable seed? Viability of the seed. For example, we have the number of seeds. Okay. For example, we have the 100 seeds. And in that 100 seeds, when we sowing the seeds, 100 seeds sowing, then only 70 seeds are germinated. So remember this, when we sowing how many seeds? 100 seeds. So I will put here, when we sowing the 100 seeds, only 70 seeds are germinated. So how it will be happen? So this will happen because of the viability of the seed. So actually what is meant by the viability? The viability is nothing but it's a capacity. What we call as the capacity of the seed. Viability is nothing but viability means capacity of seed to germinate. Correct? So it's having the capacity of seed to germinate. जे seed, ज्या seed मध्ये त्या ठिकाणी क्षमता आहे त्याची germinate होण्याची क्षमता आहे. So that seed is called as the viability. So that depends on the characters. So viable seed. मग आपण त्याला काय म्हणायचं? It's a viable seed. But we cannot say every seed has a viability, because some seeds they lost their viability. Okay, totally destroyed their viability. Why? Because of the handling, because of the mechanical injury, because of corrupting the embryo. Some seeds they lost their viability. So we cannot say these seeds are the viable seeds. Okay, so in any condition, in any time, when we before the sowing of seed, the seed become mature, seed become viable. Okay, no doubt. But when we sowing the seed, there is an attack of the fungus, there is an attack of the microorganisms. They may get destroyed the seed. So that's why it will be lost and no germination. Okay, so understand the viability seeds is a capacity of seed to germinate. Means definitely when getting the suitable condition, the seed may get germinated 100%. So that is called as the viable seed. Okay, in any condition. But some external factors are there. External factors they can cause the viability of the seeds. Okay, so this is the very important term, or we can say the significance of the seed. Okay, so after last point about the seed, after germination, what happened? Formation of two, how many? Two types of structures develop two types of structures develop in seed. Okay, so two types of structure developing in the seed, and these structures are number one, plumule. Okay, and number second one is the radical. Plumule and radicals. Okay, so this is the two structures which will be developed in every seed, plumule and radical. So what is meant by the plumules? Plumule is the part of seed which develop vegetative structure. काय सांगितलं? which develop vegetative structures. Vegetative structures म्हणजे काय, त्याच्यामध्ये काय म्हणायचं, roots, stem, branches and leaves. Okay, so this is collectively called as the vegetative structures. And radical means after the continuous growth of the radical, it forms only root system. याच्यापासून काय तयार होतं, फक्त काय तयार होतं याच्यापासून, ओनली रूट सिस्टीम, फक्त याच्यापासून रूट्स तयार होतात. ओके, सो दे कॅन बी फॉर्म द रूट्स फ्रॉम द रॅडिकल्स. ओके, सो दिस इज अ व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट थिंग. Primitives and radical structures develop to the seed, but when? After the germination. Right, लक्षामध्ये? So this is all the significance of the fruit and significance of the seeds. You can have to make the screenshots. The screenshot करा. काही मुलं रेज हँड्स करतायत, काही प्रश्न काही असतील ते आपण घेऊया, कारण सेशन त्या ठिकाणी एंड्स होत आलेला आहे. आपला झूमचा सेशन पण एंड्स होत आलेला आहे. ठीक आहे, ओके. अनम्यूट करू शकता साऊंड. स्क्रीनशॉट घेतला याचा. ओके, मी यातून बाहेर पडतो आणि अनम्यूट करून टाका तुम्ही साऊंड. अनम्यूट करू शकता. सोनाली, समीर, अनम्यूट. कनेक्टेड आहात ना? रिमेनिंग टाइम आपलं फक्त थोडाच राहिला आहे त्याच्यामध्ये.